Hey
All
everybody,
right. Well,
how's it going?
we're live. Good to see you, Aaron.
Good to see you too, Christopher. So excited that we have come together to put on such a fabulous event.
Yeah, I am excited.
Yeah. So I will introduce myself. My name is Erin Bell. I am a director of enterprise sales at a company called Degreed. I'm looking after the Southern California and Nevada area. So this event is close to my heart as I look after the Las Vegas region.
And I am Christopher Allen. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer at Allen Interactions. And over the more than 10 years that I've been helping our teams at Allen Interactions and our clients create really great training and motivation for their employees, we've done such amazing work for the travel and hospitality industries and really great brands. And so we're talking about the Journey Back, which is a digital summit here that we're going to kick off next week. It's on December 9th. And it really is focused on how could we help the travel and hospitality industry get back and going. And one of the things that Aaron and I and others have been thinking about is the challenges in front of these groups are large and seem to be coming from all different directions. And when you've got a lot of problems to solve, it's often difficult to know where's the right place to start. What's the first thing that I should tackle? And so we started thinking, well, we know a number of really awesome people in this industry who are working hard, who have really great thoughts. We're connected to a bunch of people who are active participants, whether behind the scenes as executives or frontline workers who are really passionate about their careers in these industries. But maybe we can come together and do something interesting and define a path forward that, if you're daunted with all of these challenges, maybe gives you a good clue on what's the first right step to take. And kind of the second bit is, when we're under significant constraints, I think if we can provide, an opportunity for people to really grow, but to feel confident that the future in front of them is going to be one that they want to be part of. If they've been a 20-year veteran in the airline industry or in hospitality, the changes in front of them might feel uncomfortable and scary. But if they have confidence that not only are they going to be supported, but that the job that they've loved so much in the past is going to be one that's going to continue to fill them with joy in the future, I think they'll be ready to meet clients who are also maybe uncomfortable and not as confident that the great experiences or traditions that they've created as families on vacations are going to be as good as they were in the past. And maybe we can do some things to help both employees and clients meet in the middle, and both end up in a place where they feel supported and they feel like they're getting good value and building trust with the other person that's there. So one of the things that I'm kind of interested in exploring in this event is this parallel between the employee journey and the client journey. Both I can imagine an employee and I can imagine a potential client both kind of in this safe space of, well, we haven't been traveling and I know what not traveling looks like, right? Working from home, not ready to leave. So what's going to bring both groups back? What's going to bring an employee back to work with confidence that they're going to be safe and be able to do the job that they love so much? And what's going to bring a client back? And I think it's that first bit of intrigue, the first little bit when they start doing research and they start thinking about, okay, what's different, but what might I also now really enjoy, and am I confident that that's going to be right for me? And I think that first little bit that intrigues you, that pulls you in, that gets you excited about doing something that's now different from the pattern that you've created over this last year, and that education, I think those are almost identical, whether you're an employee or a client. And I think there's some things that we can reuse from both groups. So we're hoping to explore that together. So Aaron, I might ask, in your perspective for the Journey Back, who do you think should attend?
Yeah, definitely. It's a great question. And just to talk about an experience that I had, Christopher, to your point of sort of this parallel journey, I worked for the Four Seasons brand for 2.5 years. And a big part of their brand vision was the golden rule. If you take care of your employees, in turn, they're going to take care of your clients and customers and create that brand loyalty. So I love this event. I love that we're doing it. And I really believe in this coming together of thought leadership. We have some pretty amazing people who are going to be on our panel. So in terms of people that should attend, anyone that touches the hospitality industry, whether it be stakeholders within an organization, anywhere from your HR department, who are, the first front lines that are interacting with your employees and taking care of them, to your marketing department. How are we going to communicate this message out as we begin this journey back to reopening into a world post-COVID, post-pandemic, post-2020? The employees themselves, we want to hear from you. We would love for you to be there and offer your insights. What do you need to feel supported in, this reopening? As well as the clients. You guys are going to be the guests of these hotels. Everyone has this experience of, traveling, being on the airline, staying in hotels. From your perspective, what do you need from that experience, from the different employees and different people that you're going to be interacting with? Any of those groups, come and join us. If you're in a tech vendor that supports these industries, we'd love to hear from you as well. And like I said, Christopher, the people that are going to be speaking on our panel and our roundtable and actually facilitating these workshops are going to be second to none. These are absolute experts in their industries, proven success, really venerable leaders is a term that would come to mind for me. So we have Dr. Michael Allen. He is your CEO there. He's bringing a lot to the table in terms of understanding learning and education in the corporate context. We also have Brandon Carson, who is the Director of Learning for Delta Airlines, a significant player in the travel industry. Our own from Degreed, I'm very proud that Sarah Danzel, she's our head of global communications. She's bringing a perspective of, upskilling and reskilling and career mobility as we open back up in an industry where, people have maybe been furloughed or haven't been working this past year. Some other ones I'm really excited about. Kimo Kippen, he is the founder of Aloha Learning Advisors, and he also was a significant player in Hilton at the Chief Learning Officer level. I'm excited for his perspective he's going to be bringing. Laura Lee, she's one of my favorites. She is the Chief Human Resource Officer of MGM Resorts International. Couldn't imagine another person bringing amazing perspective to this event. And then the last person, Noel Tanea, he's a professor emeritus of aviation. He's going to bring that expertise of the airline industry from Ohio State University. So I think some really significant players bringing some really great perspectives and, again, facilitating some really great workshops.
Fantastic. So it's not just conference sessions, just respun in a digital way. We've got roundtables, interactive roundtables scheduled, and some surveying. And that, I think, to your point of who should attend, and everybody from a prospective travel client to a frontline employee to an executive. We want to get all of those stakeholders and units participating so that we can do something of value, not only with our time together, but afterwards. And afterwards, we're hoping to leave behind kind of some significant artifacts and thoughts from not only our speakers, but also from attendees of the things that they would appreciate, that they'd like to see, and what do they believe is going to make a difference for them, whether it's continuing on in their career in travel and hospitality, or as a prospective client. What's going to be the trigger point that allows you to come back and enjoy the value that these great organizations provide? And it's kind of my firm that, under these times of significant constraint, if we can bring together employees and clients together and they can kind of meet or beat their expectations of what travel is going to look like under constraint, I think that's kind of the first step for really long-term loyalty. And employees will really feel like, no matter what happens in the future, this organization's got my back and they're going to help me be successful. And clients are going to go, that might not have been the most perfect experience that I could have ever wished for, but it was far better than I thought it was going to be. And if it's far better than I thought it was going to be under constraint, boy, imagine what they're going to be able to do when those constraints are gone, and how much I'm going to enjoy that, my family's going to enjoy that, and build kind of lasting trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it. I think that this is not a conversation that can be siloed within one organization. So bringing people across these industries together is going to really bring out the best in all of us and the best strategies and solutions moving forward.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for getting together and chatting with me a little bit today, Erin. And I hope if you had an opportunity to watch this little preview that there was some sort of nugget that might inspire you to come and participate, because we'd really like to get your input. And we'll put up a little banner here about what's happening next and how you can get involved.
Thank you so much, Christopher. You guys have been a wonderful partner in this, and we're excited to see everyone next Wednesday on December 9th.
Sounds great. Thanks so much.